If one is not satisfied with the number of charts or the kind of charts or the key facts generated by executive snapshots, you can always go to Brill-Viz visualization tool, which is auto pivot charts, one of the strongest features of Brill-Viz, which provides you the ability to generate dozens to hundreds of professionally formatted visuals quickly with just a few clicks. No code, no configurations, no prompts. Here we have automatic charts generation, which rapidly create large volumes of useful visuals along with pivot tables. Formats are consistent, editable, along with chart-aware summaries, and you can also generate subsets of each chart through filtering controls. So fast time to value, depending on data size, charts are generated instantly or maybe in a few minutes if you have a very large sized data set. For this visualization tool, go to Auto Pivot Charts tab, click on Design Charts, which will open this charts console with select columns button on the top left corner. That opens up this columns selector, where you can select any number of columns. I always recommend to go with the bare minimum number of columns to start with. Otherwise, it generates a massive number of charts which can consume the RAM of your system. After selection of columns, please be careful about selecting the aggregation function. For example, if you have price data, you cannot use sum to aggregate for price. Similarly, if you have sales and you want to see the total volumes or total value, you cannot use mean for that. So you have to be very careful. I have actually given some aggregation tips which are here, and you may benefit from these tips to choose your aggregation functions accordingly. And although we have almost around 80 chart types, not every chart is suitable for every kind of data, and maybe few charts do not generate on some kind of data because those data are not actually pertinent or relevant to generate that kind of chart. So you have to be very careful on selecting the aggregation function and the chart types. Also, please try to select a minimum number of chart types because as I said earlier, it generates numerous charts which can consume the system's memory, or it may just halt the analysis. So it's always better to go with the minimum number of chart types and the columns. Maybe select 2 or 3 chart types and then generate as many charts as you want. This shows the extent or the number of charts this tool actually generates, and you can just imagine that with the kind of selection we made, it has generated countless number of charts, and then you may have to struggle with what kind of chart actually you are looking for or you want. So it's always better to avoid selecting many chart types, many columns. So you have to be very specific about the charts you really need and about your column selection. And this is what the auto pivot charts selection actually results in. These are the charts produced. Each chart is expandable. Each chart is editable. You can also embed your logo or like any picture, any image behind the charts. With each chart, we have this interpretation or this interpretation tab or a summary tab, right? Which actually gives you all the details of your data. You also have these pivot tables automatically generated, and these numerous visuals are generated within minutes, if not in seconds. So these are charts plus pivot based summaries, and filter subsets of any chart can be created here. No formula, no code, no prompts, no complex configuration for these charts required. This slide shows the kind of details we are generating along with each chart.